Hey everyone, it is great to see you all again. Have you ever found yourself on location, longing to capture that distant wildlife across the lake, or maybe sitting on the sidelines of a sports game wondering if the players will ever get close enough to get a good photo? Well, whether you're capturing sports, wildlife, or even just distant landscapes, extending your photo's reach can make a significant difference when composing your image. And you may be wondering what the most effective technique is to achieve that. Well, in today's video, we'll explore various methods, including one that you could do right now with any one of your photos to find the best approach for your photography needs. So I hope you all enjoy. My name is Jalen Oban. I am a professional landscape photographer and educator based in the PNW. I create weekly videos giving you photo tricks or taking you with me on location behind the scenes to give you more photography information. If you enjoy the content, I would really appreciate if you gave it a like and subscribe. First off, like I mentioned, we are going to be talking about cropping your photo. So as many of you know, cropping your photo involves trimming the edges of your image, focusing on smaller or more detailed portion of your scene. And obviously the best advantage to cropping your photo is that you can do this after you took the photo. Cropping is straightforward and can be done in any post-processing software. It doesn't require any additional equipment or technical knowledge. Another advantage to cropping your photo is that you are able to quickly adjust the composition of your image, enhancing your focus on a subject or eliminating distracting elements. Cropping your photo also allows you to completely recompose your image after it's already taken. You can create different versions of the same photo, highlighting various aspects of your scene or your subject. And obviously, with no additional investment, you can make the most out of your existing gear. However, the most obvious downside to cropping your photo is the loss of pixel count or the loss of image quality. Cropping your photo reduces the overall pixel count of your image, which can lead to total loss of detail and sharpness, especially when the crop is significant. Heavily cropped images can also affect the print quality and might not be suitable for large prints. There's also a limit to how much you're actually able to crop your image due to low resolution. Overcropping can easily lead to pixelization and noticeable quality drop-off. Cropping is the quick fix for increasing reach, but it's best used sparingly to maintain image quality. Always consider the final use of your image when deciding how much to crop. Secondly, let's talk about using a higher megapixel camera. Cameras with higher megapixels capture more detail, allowing you to crop more aggressively without sacrificing as much image quality. Higher megapixel cameras offer more detail, making your images sharper and clearer. This particularly is beneficial for printing large photos or commercial use where detail is required. Higher resolution images also offer more flexibility in post-processing. You can zoom into specific areas, crop more freely, and still retain high level of detail. This is especially useful for wildlife and sports photographers who often need to crop their images to get closer to the action. However, higher megapixel images also result in larger file sizes, requiring more storage space in your memory cards, hard drive, and cloud storage solutions. Larger file size can take longer to transfer and upload, which can be a consideration when you're on a tight deadline or limited internet. Higher megapixels cameras also tend to be a lot more expensive, which is another consideration if you are on a tight budget. While a higher megapixel camera offers significant advantages in detail and cropping flexibility, it comes with the increased costs and storage requirements. So think about what your needs are before making an investment. And speaking of making an investment, investing in a longer focal length lens might be a better choice for you. Telephoto lenses like a 100 to 400 or even up to 600 or longer can get you closer to your subject without having to physically move. This allows you to also use the entirety of your camera's sensor, resulting in the best image quality. Telephoto lenses essentially magnify distant subjects, bringing them closer and filling the frame. The longer focal length also allows you to isolate your subject from the background, creating a pleasing bokeh effect and drawing the attention into your main subject. Tighter framing also allows you to compose your shot how you want it, and then making slight cropping in post-production. Telephoto lenses also compress your perspective, making the background elements appear closer to the subject. This can create striking visual effects and enhance the overall composition. However, as you may expect, telephoto lenses are often larger and heavier, making them less portable and harder to handle. When talking about telephoto lenses, you might immediately think of wildlife or sports photography, but I'll tell you right now, now that my Sigma 100 to 400 really helps me isolate landscapes and helps me become less condition dependent and still come out with photos that I'm really proud of. Isolating your subject or different lighting or specific parts of your scene can really help you release a bit more creativity. But I hope you all learned something from this week's video. If you didn't already know, I did start a Discord server for the entire community to come together, share photos and give feedback. And then at the end of every month, I will be featuring one of your photos to feature as the monthly spotlight. Other than that, if you could subscribe to my weekly newsletter for weekly updates, and then for vlog, blog, and other video updates, if you could like and follow my Facebook page. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.